What is for what drive negative emotional aura? A wet drive with negative emotional aura refers to one of the 15 stages for a game released on the Nintendo 64, Mario 64. According to many people's reports and opinions on the level, they felt a negative emotional aura whilst playing it. But what was the reason we felt the aura? Before I answer that, let's look at the stage itself, as it explains some reason as to why we don't feel positive about this map. When you jump into a paint and then enter, you spawn on a wood plank suspended at a water level. And water level depends on what level you jump the paint at. So for instance, if you jump up on top of painted, water level is up high. If you jump down low, it spawns at the lower part. And speaking of water level, the stage's unique trait is that you can control the water level by using these diamond escrow switches. Because I don't know the name of them, please just have mercy on me for that. The level takes on more of a sandbox type of map. The objects and work scattered all over the place, similar to a rainbow ride. The upper part of the stage, for instance, is only accessible through a cannon shot and other methods if you can pull them off. Going down here shuts your ability to return to the area, forcing you to move through a water tunnel into what resembles a town, which holds 2 stars, one behind a cage, and 8 reds. That's a basic description for a drought, and at first it's not assuming it has anything negative about it. But again, this is about the negative emotional aura, not just the stage itself. Look around the stage. Are your eyes gonna see the walls around Mario? Many people, sometimes even including myself, feel claustrophobic playing Wet Dry World. And it doesn't help that once you go to the town, which is even more close, then you're trapped unless you use a pretty difficult technique to get out, which might be hard for many people, including me myself, because I'm not good at Mario 64, but I just like playing it. Anyways, moving on after the claustrophobia, why is there a town in Wet Dry World? Why does the skybox have a city in it? And why does it look like a town that is underwater when Mario can just breathe from the stage fine above the water in the stage? Well, the town in both the skybox and the stage, I have no clue as to why it exists there. But the city of the skybox is actually real, and I'll show it on screen right now. Some think that the choice in music, which is pulled from the original soundtrack of the Cave Dungeon, gives of a negative emotional aura, which is actually the main reason why I like Casares Cave and Wet Dry World. It feels like such a mysterious, explorative piece. But some believe the stage resembled a brain and worked like one. And if so, Wet Dry World would be committing a lot more tax evasion, so I don't really believe it. But since it came with personalization beliefs and a water apparition, it could in fact be possible that if a personalization were to be a thing, it could very well have resembled a brain in a random person's copy, desired or not. The stage could even be warped out of recognition in comparison to the original, or more so contrast in another copy. Though I've never truly played the original Mario 64 on the N64, besides what I'm gonna list off now. My other experiences were through emulation, playing it with a friend, the DS remake and All Stars. The most I got to the original was friend, because of course that was on the original N64. The gameplay as usual, and it didn't feel bad off. And overall, throughout all 4 variants, one thing to say the same was that I didn't like how claustrophobic it was. I was confused about the towns, I liked the music, I liked everything about it. Overall, Wet Dry World is a wild card, negatively viewed by many people, without understanding reason, but I do like the stage. It's understandable if somebody has a different opinion, because of course, it's not legally not privileged to have the exact same opinion. Anyways, adios. What I meant to say was goodbye. I did not mean to say adios, morons. I in fact tied up with more on part, so yeah, owned.